I'm rightfully owning the thumbnail. I would stay.
If you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna smack you.
I would slay. Slay.
I can't stand kids. They get on my dang nerves. Guys, welcome in, welcome in. We're just waiting for people to come on in. We will be doing a pick a deck reading. What's coming to you through the end of 2022? What's the energy that's coming through to you? You'll have oracle messages, ancestor messages, as well as your tarot. We're just waiting for more people to come in from my TikTok side because I was just out there. So hold just a moment and then we'll get started as we get more people in. I swear for God. Come on in, folks. Come on in. I know how to stop all this crunching and stuff in the background. I'll put on my thing. There we go. There we go, Miss Patty. All right. Trying to make it so that you guys can see the piles and see the pickings. Welcome in, Miss Patty. Guys, as you come on in, hit that like button. Give me your thumbs up as you come on in, and we will get started. As I was saying, we will be doing a pick a deck. That's what it really is. It's pick a deck. You're going to pick the deck that resonates with you, and I will actually pull the cards as we're here, so you'll see the cards actually being pulled. I am feeling good, honey. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. We are doing what is coming to you, the energy that's coming through to you through the end of the year, end of 2022. What to expect. You'll have oracle messages. You'll have your ancestor messages as well as your tarot. Good. I'm gonna say this: the energy that was the energy that's in the atmosphere right now is very, very heavy. We had a huge shift in energy that happened within the last couple of days. So I don't know if other people are feeling it. I know I went through a huge ascension and a huge upgrade yesterday, and physically I was feeling it. Physically, I was feeling it. I actually had to get to the beach so I could kind of integrate that energy in a lot more easily. But I was literally in pain. I felt like my spine was going to fall out my back. It was so painful yesterday, but I'm actually feeling really good today. Really, really good today. So the name of the game is to stay as high vibrational as possible from now to the end of the year, because like I said, the end of this year, the latter half of the year is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy energetically. There's a lot of things that they're doing. They're trying to stop the evolution, the the ascensions that are happening, because we're ascending too fast. This mass awakening has triggered this huge ascension in the Earth's atmosphere, in the Earth's vibration, and they're trying everything they can. Hey, honey, how are you? To stop it. So I just wondering who else is hey, honey, who else is feeling this energy, feeling this, because it's very heavy at times, and a lot of people can feel it. You might notice that a lot more people are more agitated, more aggressive because of the praise. It's like cosmic pressure is being applied. Yes, 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 yes. Like I said yesterday, I was telling my people that kind of follow me over the weekend. I said, make sure you stick with your meditations, make sure you stick with your cleansings, your baths, and things like that, and make sure that you are that you're if you're doing meditations, that it is for ascension, it is for timeline jumping, because they're trying to stop, like I said, trying to freeze us in a timeline, a lower vibrational one, because they turned on that CERNs the day after the 4th, which everybody was out, most people were drinking alcohol and things like that. Exactly. That is why, Patty. That is why, because it's a lot of cosmic pressure that's being applied to him. You may want to take that baby to the beach. You may want to take that baby to the beach. The easiest way to take a spiritual bath is this. And I tell people that I work with when I'm doing my rituals with people, um, Epsom salt, Himalayan sea salt, and a dash of Florida water. That's it. You clean the body. A spiritual bath is not to clean the body. The spiritual bath is to clean the soul. So you take a shower with your soaps and your detergents before your body washes beforehand. You clean out that tub completely, clean out that space, because that space now becomes a spiritual sanctuary. It becomes an altar, so to speak. And then you run your water as hot as you can. And you put a handful of each in, um, a handful of Himalayan sea salt, a handful of Epsom salt, and then, like I said, a dash of Florida water, and you soak. And a lot of times when I'm soaking in the tub, I will do meditation. Like I said, if you do a meditation, do one to jump to the highest possible timeline to raise your vibration, because that's the name of this game. That's how you fight them. Is you they're trying to keep your vibration low so they can continue to feed off our energy, and we're rising too fast for this crap. Give me a thumbs up, guys, as you come on in. So that's, like I said, I just wanted to touch base and touch, see how my people were doing. See if you guys were physically feeling this. If you guys were physically feeling this, and a lot of you guys are. I always tell you guys, be mindful. Technology mimics the spirit world very, very heavily because technology also runs on frequency. The spirit world is all about frequencies. I ain't even started, Veronica. Don't y'all get started. You wait until I tell you. You don't even know which direction I'm going in. Okay. I'll go pick my pile right now. But I like to tell people technology mimics the spirit world. Everything runs on frequency. We run on frequency. Our electronics run on frequency. So when you have upgrades, you already know what you want. Um, Exactly. That's what, because you're under that pressure as well, Patty. But when you get upgrades for your phone, and I know we had an upgrade maybe on I want to say Saturday, maybe it was on Saturday or Sunday we had an upgrade, and then right after, Spirit's like, okay, they're trying to upgrade to suppress you. We're about to send you guys gifts and abilities that's going to take you over their upgrade. And so the day after, like I said, Monday, when um, I woke up and said Monday. I knew what we had to do. Made sure that me and my son we were listening to our frequency raising meditations, especially while we slept, because while you sleep is the best time to really imprint on that subconscious mind. So you want to imprint those upgrades. You want to imprint those ascensions. You want to imprint those newer timelines on that subconscious when you're sleeping. And so when I did that next morning, Tuesday, I woke up and I felt it because I did it so quickly and my body wasn't really prepared because spirit upgrades you gradually, and sometimes they gotta smack you, and so they had to smack us. And so yesterday's physical upgrade was like, woo, child, I felt that. But anyhow, like I said, I hope you take those tips to heart, and I hope that you use them in the upcoming days and even throughout the rest of the year. Now, this pick a deck reading or pick a pile reading is all about the energy that is coming towards you from now until the end of 2022. So again, you know how pick a cards work. The reason why I love a good pick a card because it forces you to use your intuition. Close your eyes, take deep breaths, kind of clear your energy, and ask your ancestors and guides to point you in the direction of the pile of the deck that belongs to you. That's going to house the messages for you. And I'm actually going to shuffle each pile in front of you guys, and we'll deliver those messages. So this is pile number 1 with the amethyst. I'm not sure what this is, but this is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. I want to say this is a carnelian. I want to say that it is. I think it is because I think it was a beautiful one and I had to grab it. So yeah, this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I'll give you guys, about 30 seconds to take deep breaths, kind of clear your energy. For those who need to use visual aids, here the stones are there for you. But if you know your pile, commit to your pile. Once you committed to your pile, drop a comment in the chat so we know that you committed to your pile. And we've got 8 people in here. There's 3 people who didn't give me a thumbs up. Can I get a thumb? If you got a thumb, can I get a thumb? Okay, if you got a pile, can I get a thumb? And we will, like I said, it's going to have Oracle and Ancestor, and we'll go from there. So once you commit, put your number, your pile. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. All right. Give you a couple minutes to get your decks. Exactly. Like as you come in, make sure you like, share, subscribe, share with friends, turn on notifications so you know when we go live, when we do pick a piles live, or when we do readings live, as well as when we post new content. All of that. All right. Miss Patty, will you be so kind as to um, keep the timestamps, because this will be timestamped, guy. I will timestamp it. I always like a good timestamp because it allows you, for those who come in late or those who really want to come back and even re-listen to their message, you to go right to your message. So it will be timestamped. All right. So if you pick deck number 1, which is the Tasma African Tarot with the amethyst and clear quartz, this is the pile for you. Miss Patty, if you could clock number 1 at 10:05. This is pile number 1 at 10:05. Give me messages for the rest of 2022. Pile number 1, deck number 1, please. What's the energy towards this? Deck number 1. Okay. And will you make sure you send those to me? I would greatly appreciate that, honey. If you could send those to me. How many I got? I just need one more. Okay. And then I'll clarify if I need to. Okay. Guys, welcome in. You're just now, for those who are joining, we are just now getting started with the pick a deck for the rest of 2022, what's coming towards you. So this is pile number 1. We have 2 more piles, so you can stay if you would like, but I will be posting this, so if you miss it, you can always come back and partake. Give me a message for pile number 1, please. Deck number 1. Okay, I'll take both. And give me ancestor messages, please. We will do your ancestor messages. I've got 9 people in the chat. Can I get 2 more thumbs, please? I appreciate you. How many we got? I need one more, please. Okay. All right, pile number 1. You're up. Again, if you picked the beautiful amethyst, this is your pile. Pile number 1. Your oracle messages. I'm going to do oracle ancestors and then tarot. Oracle message for the rest of 2022. What energy is coming towards you, what you need to know, what you need to change, what you need to do. So your oracle is breathe through the tension, know that you are loved, speak your world into existence, and push through any insecurities. Now, we were talking earlier before we got started that there's a lot of pressure being applied to us right now. In the last 2 days, it feels like it was interesting because my best friend, we were talking early this morning. She had sent me we were both up, and she had sent me a TikTok at like 4:50, and she said I woke up and I felt like time was frozen. And so you guys will be feeling my pile number 1 people. You may be very highly spiritually inclined because I have Scorpio, a lot of water, and Gemini and Libra energy, which they tend, all those, especially Scorpionic and Cancer, the Scorpionic and Cancerian energy tends to be very intuitive, very spiritual. So I could have heavy water energy that pick pile number 1. With that being said, you guys are being told to really kind of breathe through the tension. It will be kind of heavy for those who are spiritually inclined because it's a lot of cosmic pressure that's being applied to us. And they're telling you to really take it easy, breathe through the tension. If you are a water sign, I would definitely highly, highly suggest you get to water. If you're an air sign, I would highly, highly suggest that you're burning like your sage, your incense. You might even want to do white copal and frankincense to really kind of ease the energy in your space. If you're an earth sign, get out and ground yourself. And if you're a fire sign, you might want to do some candle work to kind of integrate this energy in and kind of release things that no longer serve you. And that's going to make room for new upgrades that come your way, pile number 1. But they're telling you during this time, because it's a lot of pressure being applied to the universally to all, you might be experiencing conflicts in relationships, in family, even in your job. Just know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Things might start to feel like it's falling apart, but it isn't. It's falling into place. Spirit has this. Never do we want to think that the powers that be have the upper hand, because they don't. They do not have the upper hand. And you're going to be told to continue to speak, push through your insecurities, push through the tensions. Know that you're loved. This energy might kind of take you off guard and make you stagnant. Don't let it. You may feel insecure spiritually. You may feel like, wait a second, I'm not where I need to be. I'm not far enough along to tackle this. You are. All of us will be given what we need in due time. And I feel like they're going to tell you to speak your world into existence. This card reminds me of the color purple. Remember when they were in that field towards the end? They were in that field of purple towards the end of the movie, and the sisters were able to come back together. So you guys may actually be in contact and have spiritual support from soul family, from soul siblings. So a soul sisterhood may be heavily in. You may be in need of um, energetically working with someone who can kind of help push you through that. Yeah, exactly. I feel like a lot of you guys might be feeling some insecurities, and spirit is highly aware of that. And just know that you will be given what you need, and you'll be given the support. Spirit is going to be sending you support. Like I said, I feel like you will come in if you're not already in contact with soul family and soul siblings, you will be those who will come within your energetic field, and they will help you to kind of work through this energy. So they're trying to let you know, spirit is heavily trying to let you know that you are not alone. You are loved. Breathe through this. They got their pulse on everything. There is nothing that the powers that be or man can do that is going to shake your faith, that is going to shake you where you're at. um if you're tapped in and you stay tapped in, and like I said, just stay tapped in. I just gave each group water, air, fire, earth. I gave you information on what you can do to really ground yourself and stay connected. Again, water, get to water. If you're by the beach, get to the beach. If you're by a flowing body of water, a river that flows, any body of water that flows, flowing water has life, get there. For my water signs. Again, air signs, get out. You might want to do breathing techniques. Use your breath work. You might also want to, like I said, clear your space and your energy with, again, people use white sage. White sage is great, but a better way to clear negative energy and to really lift vibration, frankincense resin. Frankincense resin. Also, I'm dropping it. Frankincense resin. Also, white copal. White copal. Those are great resins. Resin is a sap from a tree. Great resins to use to really clear your space. So you may want to take extra care, my air signs, to clear the energy in your home. My fire signs, using candle magic, candle work. Burning. You writing out those insecurities for those who are insecure. Writing out those insecurities and burning them. When you burn something, it releases that energy into the atmosphere and allows you to find closure to it. That's a great way for you to kind of ground your space. And then my earth signs, getting outside, putting your feet in grass. There's this silly thing on TikTok, but it's true. Trees are very much alive. Trees are very much reactive and interactive. We just don't know how to interact with them. Most people don't. So get outside, be with the trees. Be how they used to laugh at hippies or their tree huggers. Well, they were tapped in. Don't ever think that they weren't. They were tapped in, and now it's time for you guys to get tapped in. So Spirit is telling my pile number one people, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself through this time to the end of the year, because it's going to be some heavy. I mean, the first card out was breathe through the tension. They're letting us know that this pressure that's being applied to us isn't going to let up. So I feel like you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Okay. Pile number one. Yeah, there's, like I said, this is going to make a lot of people agitated, and a lot of people kind of aggressive, because it feels like it's going to be constant pressure that's going to be applied. And so you may encounter a lot of adversarial reactions, a lot of deceit, a lot of aggression, a lot of people telling lies. I feel like people are about to be, because they don't know how to deal with this pressure. They're gonna be a bunch of busybody ass people doing stupid shit, trying to lower your vibration. Pile number one. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Your ancestors are telling you they are all around you. They are all around you, and that they're supporting you. So not only do you have the support from spirit and spirit team, but you have the support of your ancestors. Do not allow it to make you stagnant. Do not allow it to make you stagnant. That hangman can be that stuck energy, as well as the hermit. I feel like some of you guys will go within, and hermit, don't get me wrong, the hermit mode is a great mode to be in. But if you stay in that energy too long and stay too stagnant, you can actually allow depression and stagnation to set in. So, go into hermit mode when you need to, dip into hermit mode, and dip into that hangman mode. Both of these modes are modes of enlightenment. You see how although he's stuck, he's still trying to get enlightenment. So make sure you're tapped into your spirit guides. Make sure you're tapped into your ancestors. If you have an ancestor altar, make sure you are dedicated to that practice. If you're looking to start Understand that it is a dedicated practice. And the more that you give to your ancestors, the more praise and reverence and time that you spend with them, the more they're going to be a line of defense for you. They're going to be a line of defense for you. They're going to be the ones to bring you messages and to bring you things that will support you from the spirit realm. You understand? Because they have a lot of love for you. Pile number one, I feel like your ancestors have a lot of love for you. So they're trying to tell you, do not get overwhelmed by the actions of others around you, because they're applying pressure so that they can, they understand that there is a great awakening. Don't ever believe that the powers that be don't understand that there's a great awakening and that the precipice of change is here, because they are very much aware of it. Pile number one. They are very much aware that all they need to do is affect a portion of the population, and that portion of the population will do the rest of the work of applying pressure and conflict to others and to discourage others. And I feel like my pile number one people, you can easily be discouraged, and your ancestors are trying to tell you not to. So spirit and your ancestors are working overtime. Again, you got hermit mode. It may be a good time for you guys to go within. Meditation is going to be key, but understand that hermit mode is to dip in and get the enlightenment from spirit. It is not a mode to stay in. Some people will go into that mode because it's safe. And I understand that people feel safe and they feel like they don't have to be hurt by other people, especially when people around you are acting crazy. You don't stay there too long. You still have to interact in this world. Okay? Yeah, because you guys can easily get blockages. I can see my pile number one people, you are easily prone to blockages. And we want to make sure within these next few months, you're not, but you're excelling and you're stepping into your power. That emperor is power. This is a person and this is an entity that knows who they are. They are tapped into spirit. As you see, the halo of understanding. The emperor is power. So yeah, I can see. Look, you could easily. You're prone to being discouraged and kind of shrinking back and allowing the outside influences around you to cause blockages. Don't. And that's what they're trying to say. Spirit is literally trying to tell you, look, breathe through this shit. We got you. We got you. It's going to be a lot of work. Nobody's saying that it's not going to be a lot of work, because this, in order to overcome this and kind of solidify yourself in these upcoming months energetically, it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work, but I feel like you guys are tapped in. Stay tapped in. My spiritual people, like I said, I feel like pile number one is highly spiritual people. And I feel like you're going to be tapped into spirit if you stay tapped into that intuition. If you stay with a regular routine of spiritual practices, it's going to help you during these next few months. Because like I said, the latter half of the year is going to bring some challenging times. People are going to be crazy. We're going to see a lot more disruptions. We're going to see a lot more assaults on civil liberties. We're going to see a lot more protections that have been put in place to protect us as citizens, especially in the U.S. being rolled back. And that in itself could be very, very discouraging, but they're literally telling you to hold your power. Hold your power. And you're going to be fine. This, like I said, is a very spiritual pile. And it's interesting because it's amethyst, which has to do with the third eye. It's interesting how spiritual this pile was. And the stone was amethyst, which is all about the third eye. Which is all about the spirituality, spiritual awakening. So my pile number one people, my deck number one, the Tasman African Tarot, just hold. I feel like they're telling you constantly to hold the course, and you're going to get through this. The trick is to stay as high vibrational as you can and not be influenced with the world around you, not be influenced by those around you. And that's hard. Look, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. Again, you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is going to be hard work, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Okay? That is my pile number one, people, what's coming towards you with this energy through the rest of the year. I hope that helped, pile number one. Now, pile number two, if you chose the Light Seers Tarot, this is your pile. If you chose the Light Seers Tarot with this beautiful stone, this stone is absolutely gorgeous. This is your pile. So let's go ahead and get your oracle messages and ancestor messages. You guys got this. You guys got this. Don't think that you don't. I meant to do that tree thing. I meant to really see about that tree thing. You know what? I can go outside. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to do that tree thing myself. And I'm going to, y'all, I know y'all seen it on TikTok where it's like, tree, if you can hear me, tap my shoulder. I'm going to do it. Y'all think it go? Yeah, look, we gonna see. We gonna see it. I'm gonna videotape it. And if it fails, it fails. I'll let you know if it fails. If it works, I'm gonna let you know it works. I'm gonna let you know it works because I'm skeptical. Okay, let's go ahead. Pile number 2, please. There are messages from now until the end of 2022. Ooh, okay. Don't let it fall. That's 2. Give me one more, please. All right, thank you. And ancestor messages, pile number 2. Energy coming towards them from now until the end of 2022. Time on this one is going to be 2550. Exactly. So yeah, if you've seen it on TikTok, the tree will at literally it's been tapping people's shoulders. So I'm gonna see if it works. I'm gonna see if it works. Cause trees are big. Look, I don't ever think that they're not enlightened. Come on now, they hold the secrets of the earth. There's no way. 2550, yes. Ooh, pile number 2. Y'all stuff is just coming on out. Okay. All right. I see you guys got an extra card for ancestor messages, which we'll take. We will take it. And let me get your tarot. Pile number 2, please. Messages from now to the end of 2022. What do they need to know? Guys, if you haven't given me your thumb, please give me your thumb up. The thumbs up. Please tap the thumbs up. I appreciate you. And if you are, if you're not following, please follow. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live again, and you also know when we post new content. Okay, give me 2 more, please. One more, please. All right, and it did come out. I saw that, and it came on out. All right. Okay. Pile number 3, pile number 2. This is your message. Let's go ahead and get your oracles first. Oracles for pile number 2 is see the bigger picture, be humble, and make time for self-love. Okay, so my pile number 2 people, you are going to be learning I feel like lessons of expansion is coming for you. I've got a lot of fire energy. So a lot of maybe my pile number 2 people, your fire signs. And I feel like you're going through a lesson of expansion. And that expansion is going to include how to love yourself, how to take care of yourself. So self-love is going to be key from now to the rest of the year for you, especially if you're expanding spiritually and you're going through ascensions. Again, look, take a lesson from me. When I got hit with that big ascension yesterday, I had to take the time out. I had to take the time out from work, from doing readings, from doing the things that I did, and I had to get to the beach to take care of my body because I feel like pile number 2. If you don't take this seriously, some of you are burning the candle at both ends. Because with this 2 double fire next to one another, you're literally burning the candle at both ends. Pile number 2, and you're going to burn yourself out. Some of you guys don't want to admit that that you have limitations. Some of you guys don't want to admit that you're human. Some of you guys just feel like I can plow through. I can, plow through this stuff, and you can't. This energy is going to affect you from now until the end of the year. And they're telling you, understand that everybody has limitations. Understand that everybody is going to be feeling this. And sometimes you got to see the bigger picture. You got to take a step back. So some of you guys, like I said, could be going, and spirit is telling you to take a step back, to stop and kind of smell the roses, stop and take care of yourself. And that's counteractive because with fire energy, that means a lot of ambition, a lot of drive, and a lot of so when you guys get focused on something, you're laser focused on it and you go for it. You go for it with the gusto. And they're telling you now is not the time to necessarily go for these grandiose things, because I got a lot of Leo and Sag energy here. Like I said, that's fire. Leo in itself. You guys like the spotlight. You like it big and beautiful. Sagittarius too. You guys like the finer things in life. And sometimes we just have to kind of take a moment, a respite, a time to rest, and just be content. I feel like my pile number two people, you might have issues of being content. And so you drive yourself. And with you're trying to go overboard with your driving ambition right now, coupled with this energy that is applying pressure, you will burn yourself out. And spirit is trying to tell you to slow it down, humble yourself, understand that you're not fallible, understand that you are human, and you will be affected by things like everyone else. And this could affect you in a very negative way. So it's almost like a warning pile number two to you to really make time for self love, for self care, to take care of yourself. And some of my pile number two people, you might be prone not to take care of yourself. You might be so ambitious, so focused on career, so focused on family, so focused on relationships, so focused on other things that are external to you that you forget about you. And they're telling you now's the time to make sure that you're not forgetting about you. Because the bigger picture is, I feel, yeah, you might end up having a tower moment with this energy. It might cause you to have a tower moment. Because like I said, some of you are burning. Yes, this can be self-sabotage. We might think that it's other people, but pile number two, you could be sabotaging yourself. They're not telling you to let go of your ambitions. They're telling you to just kind of slow it down. Just kind of slow it down. Because you might come up against a lot of resistance that you're not, and it could be your health. Pile number two, I'm seeing that some of you guys might be affected health wise. Your relationships can take a hit. Your finances can take a hit. But I feel like if you kind of take it easy for the rest of this year and do things, the hermit is a student that study. You do things very calculated. The hermit is Virgo. Virgo is very calculated. If you get into a very calculated energy, it's not saying don't be ambitious. I feel like they're telling you to be calculated, to make moves that are calculated for you. And I feel like if you do, you will actually come out better. You would actually come out better. You have the Emperor. In this deck, this is the Emperor card. So some of you who have businesses, they're telling you to be more calculated in your expense. You might not want to spend so much. You might want to understand that we're going into a depression, a recession and a depression, and it could be time to pull back on spending. Because fire signs, y'all tend to overspend. Y'all, because y'all like the finer things in life. You like flashy things. You like flamboyant things. And maybe now is not the time. Maybe they're telling you now is the time to be more frugal. Virgo is very calculated. Although they like the finer things, they know how to plan to get them. And so they're telling you to look at the bigger picture, that you have to go the distance. This is not just, immediate action, where my fire signs are prone to wanting things, instant gratification, immediate. They're telling you to take like almost an earth approach, where it's gradual, where it builds up, where there it is going. It's earth energy is the slowest energy in the deck. But when you do that, it's going to affect you in a very positive way. Luck is on your side, and you'll be able to withstand any type. Some of you guys might end up losing your job. And that's why they're telling you, be calculated. This energy that's coming is going to affect us on many fronts. It's going to affect our economy. It's going to affect relationships. It's going to affect people in general. It's going to be a lot of conflict that's coming down. And so you guys need to kind of shrink back from being taking so many ambitious risks. Pile number two. I feel like my pile number two people are risk takers. And your ancestors are telling you, maybe it's not the time. There's a time and a place for it. And now is not the time. But it's now time to be more calculated so that you can kind of, sidestep any type of towers that may be coming your way. Okay, pile number two. And let's get you got the Emperor and the Empress. It could be in a relationship as well. So you guys, for some of you guys, this is a very specific message. I got the Emperor and the Empress coming out. This may be about a relationship. Some of you guys may be looking to expand your family, and spirit may be saying you might want to hold off. You might want to hold off until this energy kind of settles and the end of this year comes to you, so that you can see where the environment that you're giving birth to a child it is going to be like. I mean, which is a very smart move. Some people say I wouldn't bring a child into this world, and maybe you might want, for a very few population demographic in pile number two, you may want to think of that. You might be thinking about full steam ahead. I want a family. I want a child. You may be in a relationship, and that might be the thought process. And the best thing to do as parents is to look and consider everything that's around you. Hey, Tate, the person's coming. The pin number, yeah, they're here. The pin number is 3070. Your food. Yeah. Go around and get it. I'm sorry, guys. we ordered some food. So for pile number 2, you may be asked to really calculate: is it the time? Or can you hold off until the time is better? You guys, yeah, a lot of you guys may have been feeling left out, may feel left out by doing so, but it's not. You may feel like, I'm supposed to be, again, the chariot, that fast paced, fast moving energy. And they're telling you again, that's that they're telling you to walk away from that ideology right now. That I feel like my pile number 2, everything is gradual. Look at the next 7 to 20 years of your life. That's what the cycle, the world card is. It's about a cycle. It's the next 7 to 20 years. When they say look at the bigger picture in your oracle, it's not just about now. It's about what condition will you be in for the next 7 to 20 years. So this could affect your family. This could affect your finances. This could be affecting your relationship. And they're telling you to slow down and take care of yourself and take care of those who are around you, and think of it in that manner instead of just plowing full steam ahead with no care in the world. My fire signs can tend to be very impulsive, and that's what this energy is giving off, very impulsive. Don't be triggered by the energy from now to the end of the year to be impulsive. Okay, pile number 2, that is the message for you. I hope that resonated. Who picked pile number 2? Who are my pile number 2 people? Yeah, that's yours. Who picked my pile number 2? Is anybody here that picked pile number 2? I know we have people jump on and jump off. Okay, well, they'll come back and get their message. They will come back and get their message. Okay, put it in the microwave, please. All right. That pile number 2, that was for you. If you picked the elemental goddess and the red carnelian, this is pile number 3. These are the messages for you. So we're about to get into my pile number 3 group and get the messages that are for you. So let's go ahead and get your oracle all laid out. All right, Patty, are you still here? Miss Patty, are you still here? Is Patty here? Is she not? Then I'm going to have to write it. She jumped off. Okay. Okay, you're here. Okay. Let's start pile number 3 at 3753. 3753. And if you could send me those times, I would greatly appreciate it. For those who are coming on now, don't worry, I will post this. I see you, Patty. I see you. For those who are coming on now, I will post this, and you can always come back and pick your piles and get your messages. So don't worry about it. Okay. Let's get your ancestor messages for pile number 3. And Patty, could you send me those on Messenger so I can timestamp everything when I upload this? Okay, let's get your messages. All right, is it in the microwave? Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yep, go ahead. All right. Here's your ancestor messages. And let's get your tarot for pile number 3. Make the messages for now until the end of 2022 for pile 3, please. All right. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. All right. Okay. Give me 3 more, please. one more, please. Pile number 3. One more, please. Thank you. All right, pile number 3. Again, if you pick the red carnelian and the elemental goddess, this is for you. Let's get your oracles. Your oracles state for pile number 3. You also have a lot of fire signs, so some of you guys could be fire. You could be earth as well. Cool your emotions, practice gratitude, and leave the past behind. So I feel like this energy is going to help you to release. They're asking you to use this energy to release. Not only are we trying to vibe higher, but I always tell you guys with ascension comes separation. With elevation comes separation. So you guys might see the end of relationships, or friendships, or even relationships with family, or maybe even a separation from a job or employment, or a separation from doing things a certain way, a way of thinking of certain behaviors that no longer serve you. You could find my pile 3 people. You could find yourself being very emotional at this time. They're telling you to cool your emotions and practice gratitude. Instead of becoming emotional, you channel that emotion into your manifestations. One of the easiest ways to manifest instantly is to manifest with your emotion. To channel that emotion into your affirmations, to channel that emotion into your scripting, to channel that emotion into, the vibrations that you're putting out there for the things that you want. I feel like once you leave things that no longer serve you and kind of throw off the weight of those things and you're vibrating higher, you're going to be in manifestation mode, and you're going to be able to manifest a lot easier, pile 3. And so they're telling you, instead of allowing your emotions to run the best of you, use your emotions to fuel where you want to go and how you want to take this energy. Again, I feel like from now until the end of the year, pile number 3, you're going to be manifesting something. And if you apply your emotions in the correct way and don't allow them to drag you down, but stay in the mode of high vibration and gratitude and emotional soundness, you might find this energy very difficult to keep your emotions in balance and in check. But if you can, you're going to be able to harness that energy and manifest like a beast. You understand me? So that's why it's so imperative to learn how to control your emotions and channel them in a better way. All right, file number 3. Yeah, you guys might be emotionally off balance right now, and you might be trying to grapple to find your balance with this temperance card. But they're telling you, if you can hold off and not be overcome by your emotions, not fall into the snake pit of your emotions and allowing other people to trigger you, you're going to be able to find the balance that you're looking for. Yeah, because there's going to be people that are going to be around you that, wow, you guys got a lot of the same cards that pile number 1 got. You guys really, really did. And so I feel like if you pick pile number 3, you might want to also listen to pile number 1 if you missed pile number 1's message, because you guys got a lot of the same cards. And it's not falling into the trap of being overtaken by other people's outside influences. Because the outside influences, other people's, because they're triggered, they're going to try to trigger you. Because they're agitated, they're going to try to, take your balance. My pile number 3 people, you might, like I said, you may be a very balanced in how you approach things, but with this pressure being applied universally around the globe for us, the people that you encounter will not be, and they're going to try to trigger you. So watch out with the company that you keep. If you find yourself being drained by certain groups of people, you withdraw your energy from them. Withdraw your energy from them. Because I feel like my pile number 3 people, you might be prone to energy vampires at this time. From now until the end of the year, you might be attracting energy vampires. And so you may want to withdraw your energy, and you might just want to manifest, step into this emperor role and manifest like a beast. Manifest the things that you want. Only allow people in your circle that actually fulfill you. This is the 3 of Cups, that actually fulfill you and that bring balance to your life. Try to avoid people that don't. Try to avoid people that will try to trigger you with their own insecurities or trigger you with their own deceptions. Let that go. That's when they say leave the past behind. So you may need to leave friendships. You may need to leave relationships that are triggering to you at this time, so that you can keep as high vibrational as possible and not lose your ability to manifest the life that you want. That's what your ancestors are saying. Yeah. You guys, yeah. They're telling you you guys may be feeling left out. You're not going to be feeling left out. There's a lot of people around you, pile number 3s, that might be deceptive. And they're telling you that you're vibrating higher. The Hierophant is a spiritual leader. You're vibrating higher. And again, with elevation comes separation. It could be a love situation that you need to leave behind that's very deceptive. That's very draining. And I feel like, again, we're in the year of the 6. 6 is all about the lover's card, which is the number 6 in tarot. So a lot of relationships with this energy, this pressure being applied, will crack. And it's okay. It's okay, because again, if it's deception, even as a soulmate, they're here to teach you a lesson. Learn the lesson and move on. And I feel like a lot of you guys will be seeing endings, but you'll also be seeing new beginnings with this rebirth card. You got a lot of new energy that's coming towards you. You're not going to be left out in the cold. So don't think, I'm going to stay with this person because it's better to stay with this person than be by myself. Bullshit. It's better to be by yourself, because a lot of your relationships, it could be, like I said, love or friendships or even family, are karmic, and they're here to teach you a lesson in pile number 3. If you learn the lesson between now and the end of the year, what's coming towards you is something brand new that's going to emotionally fulfill you. It could be a relationship, or it could be a better relationship with family and friends. But yeah, you just have to go ahead, like I said, and leave the past behind. Be willing to relinquish, because when you relinquish, Spirit is going to fill your hands with something 10 times greater. And it's interesting. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. You're going to find emotional fulfillment by letting go of these things that have kept you stuck and stagnant, and allowing yourself to be rebirthed. Use this energy, pile number 3. You're manifesting. There is great change coming for you between now and the end of the year. The end of 2022 is going to be great change. It could be great change in your relationships, and it could be great change in the fact that you're leaving things behind and you're being given greater opportunities for emotional fulfillment. Okay? Pile number 3. I don't know if I said pile number 2. If I did, this was for pile number 3. Pile number 3, that is your message. Let go of what doesn't serve you so that you can make room for what does. All right. Who picked pile number 3? Who picked pile number 3? If you're coming in and you missed the pick a card, don't worry. I will be posting this, and you can always come back and get your messages for the energy that's coming towards you from the now until the end of 2022. How did those resonate, guys? Good. All right, Miss Tam. Guys, make sure you follow me on my cross platform. If you go to my other postings, you'll see my Linktree link in the bio. This one, when it posts, it will also have it. Make sure you are following me on all platforms. We go live on TikTok and YouTube daily. We'll see. Look at you. So then it resonated. Then if you had a personal reading and that was your last reading, and you picked your pile, you picked the correct pile, honey. Look at you. You picked the correct pile. Guys, as you come in, if you can give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Before you leave, I appreciate you. But like I said, if you missed our piles, I will be posting this so you can, and it will be timestamped, so you can come back, pick your pile, go right to your timestamp, and get your message. We got an oracle message, ancestor messages, and your tarot for what's coming towards you from now to the end of 2022. Again, make sure you follow me on my cross platforms. If you need to book a full reading, you can do so on my website. The link will be posted in the description box when this posts. If you would like to book any of my rituals, they are also posted on my website. If you have any questions or concerns, my email will also be listed, or you can hit me up in my DM if you follow me on TikTok. But yeah, if you need anything from me, guys, you know how to reach me. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, so we can push this out to other people and grow our channel, grow our family. But if you need me, you know how to reach me. Guys, make good choices. Talk to you later. Okay, we did it.